Hey guys, welcome back to A Voice in the Influence. It is your girl, Tykeesh Lemons, and I'm here with another episode. It's Sunday, and I am lying in my bed. And I'm super excited because I have a chance to rest. And interestingly, I wanted to get on here and post a video for you all because I just wanted you guys to know that seasons come and seasons go. We have fall, we have winter, spring, summer. We have all of these different seasons and they change. And the thing about it is sometimes we don't know how long the seasons are going to last. Sometimes we don't know the intensity of the season. Some seasons are hotter than others, some are more colder than others. But the things about it is that we know that the seasons are going to come. We just don't know when they're going to come, right? The purpose is that God has prepared everything, and He has prepared everything so systemically that He knows the beginning to the end. He knows the end to the beginning. Like, He's so profound. God is just so profound. And He is a God of order, right? God is a God of order. So it is very important that you know what season you're in. It's very important that you pay attention to your life and you pay attention to what's happening in your surroundings, what's going on in your home, and how is that affecting you? What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? And what is it that you expect? And the reason why I say, what is it that you want, is because we can want things, but we really don't expect the thing to actually happen, or we don't expect to actually receive the thing. See, because want comes up in thoughts and ideas, but expectation comes up in action. When you are expecting for something to happen, then you actually work toward it to happen. Reminds me of faith. Faith is the substance, right, of the things hoped for. It's the evidence of the things not seen. But the Bible also tells us that faith without works is dead. And so you have to work at your faith in order to receive the thing that you hope for, right? And so it is very important to be clear about what you say you want. And if you want it, are you expecting to actually have it? Because what I notice often is that people can have conversations. They can post on their social medias. They can have conversations with family and friends about the things that they want and about the things that they say they're going to have. But then their actions are total opposite. Their actions are total opposite from that in which they say that they want. So if you know what season you're in, then you can utilize that season to work to your advantage. Sometimes, see, we have seasons where we should be isolated from other people, where God just wants us by ourselves, because this is the season where we could be most productive in learning who God is, getting closer to God, and God is beginning to download things inside of you. God is beginning to speak to you. And then that way, once He releases you out into the world, you will have strategy, you would have vision, and you will actually be in the position to work that thing out, to activate your faith, and to be waiting to receive the evidence of that in which you are hoping for. But you have to be confident in the season that you're in. So if you're in a season where it's time for you to be isolated, you have to be in that season. Stay in that season until God tells you, okay, this season is over, because you don't want to miss out on what God is telling you. If you're in a season where He's telling you, okay, I want you to work on your peace. I want you to work on to learning how to sustain yourself. For example, in situations where you get irritated by someone, and instead of just hushing your mouth, you have to pop off. You have to show somebody that they disrespected you, and that's not how you're going to be treated. In those situations, that is a sign of weakness, because oftentimes when you know that a person is not on the level that you're on, sometimes it's best to just close your mouth, because that means that that person has less to lose than you. If you are working towards something and you have all these dreams and you have these ambitions and you have children and you just have things that you want to see in this life, then do you really have the time and the energy to pop off at somebody because they're talking crazy? No, sometimes it's just wise enough for you to sustain yourself and to hold your peace and allow God to deal with that person. The Bible says, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So you have to learn how to work on your peace, because peace is one of those things that you have to guard. You have to guard your peace. Okay? Because it's nothing like taking the shield off of your peace. The Bible uses another term. It's like when God's head is his hedge is on you, as a hedge of protection is on you, his peace. You have peace within your heart and the hedge of protection is on you. When you decide to pop off at someone, the hedge of protection comes off of you, and now you're just open for the enemy to just come and attack you and all these different things to happen in your life. So you have to really guard your mind, guard your peace, guard your heart, everything that is so dear to your heart, actually, that is so dear to your soul, that is so dear to your life, and that you're going to need in order to fight the enemy. You need to guard that, especially when you're coming up against someone that you see they don't care. They don't care about what happens to themselves. So you think that they're going to care about what they do to you? No. So if you're in a season where God is telling you to guard your peace, then guard your peace. Pick your battles. Pick your battles wisely. Everybody does not deserve a response. You do not have to respond to everybody. And I see a lot of posts also that are geared towards other women. Oh, they don't like me, this, that, and okay, if you already know that they don't like you, if you already know that they're hating on you, if you already know that they're jealous of you, if you already know that they secretly despise you, why are you giving your energy to them? You say that you're not in your caption, but you're taking a picture and writing that caption. So you're giving your energy to that situation. It's very open. It's very straightforward. You can see clearly. So that's just a voice of wisdom that I'm going to put out there for my women, all of my women. And even in these different rap songs, women talking about they not worried about other women. They don't care about these other women and they better than them and all of this, but they're constantly talking about it. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. Seriously. Like, how are you better than someone that you're talking about? If you're better than them, then you wouldn't be talking about them. You'll be trying to help them. You'll be trying to help them because God has elevated you. He has rose you above. But when you're on the same level as someone, you guys say the same things, just in different ways. So as I mentioned, it is very wise to know what season you are in this moment so that you can pass this test, so that you can elevate to a new level, a new height. Everything under heaven has timing. There is a time for you to get married. There's a time for you to have a child. There's a time for you to be an entrepreneur. There's a time for you to buy that house. There's a time for you to get a better relationship with God. And that time is now. That time is now. We think we have so much time, but we don't. We don't. So that's my spiel for today, guys. My season is for me right now on this Sunday at 6 o'clock. See, I have on my Sunday shirt to relax. And I'm so thankful for it that I get to relax right now. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to utilize it. So thanks again for tuning in.